Today we're going to make this darling little card. It's a happy birthday card, but it could be any kind of card at all. We're going to use cardstock only, really. That's all we got. Some stamps. And what we're going to do first is we're going to make this background, and then we'll cut it down and create this card. So let's get started. In order to make the background for this card, I used plain cardstock. I had white and tan, and in order to go with the kind of distressed look, I prefer the tan. It's really cream. It's not even tan. I did some examples. This is on white, the black ink on white, and this is brown. It's actually distressed ink stamped on this, and it is very distressed because it didn't grab in some areas. But I really found that I liked the black on the cream, which is what we're going to do today. What I did was move to a counter, and this should be firm enough. It takes a body weight to get this on here. So you could use the white, but I am going to use the cream today. And we'll just stamp on this, and this will make several backs, actually. This will be very nice. And I always try to think of, what if you don't have the supplies that I'm using? You could use any stamp and just kind of mix it in. I think the key is to not stamp all of the stamp and to make it look distressed. I did, and I looked all over. I finally found on Amazon this stamp that is just lettering that's general. You can't really read it, and it turns out really pretty as a background. And then along the side of distressed, I have this set that I got at Paper Source, which is stamps, and they're called Paris, and I really like using this one. And just all of these are really nice. This one's fun to just stamp around. And then this looks like mail too. It just has a vintage look that's very nice. So first, let's start with stamping with the miscellaneous lettering. And we really don't want it perfect, but I do kind of want it covered, which is why I came in here. I didn't want real holes in it like that was happening on my farm table. So here we have a nice backing that you could cut. Like, I would probably not use this. And then we'll just take some stamps from my little Paris stamps, and I just randomly put them here and there. Like, here's a couple bare spots in spite of the fact that I came on a harder surface, but it adds character to it. It actually makes the stamp show up a little bit more. And then let's do some of this little round one that looks like a postage stamp. Fill in a hole there. And then let's just put something up here. Then I thought also what I really liked was just this little bonjour randomly in that font is really cute. And then let's try, this looks like the Queen's stamp. And that's a very bold stamp, so I'm wondering where I want to put it and maybe not use it too much because of that. Let's do this. This is fun. very random. I mean, this would look really cute on tissue paper. If you were going to give someone a vintage type gift, this would be darling. Okay, so once we have the background created, I cut mine to fit the card. This is the fold card. It's going to fold down. And then I cut about 1/4 of an inch bigger in order to create a little black frame. It has to be small enough to fit on the card, but a little bit bigger to create the frame. And then as far as design, I had this little piece of black paper, and it was like perfectly cut, and it fits the width here. And just design-wise, I'm thinking that's cute. And then I had an extra piece of black. And I thought, let's offset it here and put this here. And then you get to enjoy a bit more of the distressed design. So it'd be simple. I thought about going tan, off-white, like cream like this background, but I wanted to bring in more of the white border. So let's get this assembled, and then we'll have a birthday card. You could put this, any kind of a stamp on it, any kind of a sentiment, you know, just thinking of you, anything like that. This is a perfect design for any occasion. So let's get going.